Now we're down to 2.
I have to go make a peanut butter sandwich for my son real quick. He demands having a peanut butter sandwich in bed every single night. Literally every night.
He demands, and he is the king. Welcome everyone back to In the Hulk Signo Vince's. We are on session number 25. So yes, if you're not caught up, make sure to check out our link, bit.ly/LeafJackGaming, to get completely caught up, as even though I was negligent on this before, I have fully uploaded all of the VODs and onto our YouTube playlist, including one of the ones I thought was gone forever. But hey, I also record while I stream. Isn't that fun? Okay. As you might be able to see, we are down 2 players today. Raze and Flecken. Raze, we are unsure where he is. However, he had a very late night that went all the way until 8 in the morning, so I assume, based on some messages he sent me at 8 in the morning. So we might not see him, and Flecken is computerless at the moment due to poor weather conditions and some other non-optimal situational stuff. Okay, let's jump right in. Last we left off, our group battled against a group of orc demon-blooded creatures. After heading off towards Chrysos, that is. After fighting a little while, they made fun of Thok for not being like them, and then Thok promptly decapitated one of them. So that was good. The peanut butter sandwich. Yes, he decapitated them. The group beat them, killing them all. And now we are in the aftermath of that situation. So let's dive right in, as we only have 2. Oh, our third is coming in. Alright, we are ready to go. So let's dive right in. No problem at all.
Alright, so right now we have 5 of these dead things, right? Did we ever get the name of them?
Yep.
Of what they are?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Jack was familiar with them. He had a pretty good knowledge check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let me remind myself, because they have a very different name. Tenaruk. Yeah.
Okay. So my first question is, what the fuck are these things doing here in the middle of the forest?
What did they say to you?
They only told me that they were serving the master and that we were weak.
And what did you say to them?
I told them, I was trying to convince them that we were strong like them, but they only, they thought that I were just only talking about me. So, yeah, that was the only interaction we had.
Well, then I'm guessing that serving their master is what they're doing in this forest.
Right, but I'm wondering how they even got here, because, like, if they're fiends, or if they're devils, then they probably are not from this plane.
With my knowledge on these creatures, would I be able to know if it was an oddity to see them in this area?
So, they're not really area specific based. As long as they're orcs, there's a possibility of them being around, rare as they are. The oddity that comes with them is that they are so aggressive that there's almost never more than one. If there is, they're usually caged in orc camps to protect the clans, or their encampments, or whatever you want to call them. And so seeing them camping together is actually the weird part.
And I will explain that to the rest of the party.
Well, shit. Do you think that they have anything on them that would be like orders or anything?
Uh, I don't know if creatures like this would carry orders.
Well, might as well check. And I would like to spend this time looting the bodies.
And while he loots them, I'm going to take some of their blood.
Okay, go ahead and uh, it's a medicine check.
Can I make an herbalism kit check instead?
Herbalism kits really aren't designed for drawing blood,
Gotcha.
so no.
Well, guess what? I'm better at medicine checks anyway, so I shouldn't have spoken up.
What? Nice.
Not bad. You get some. We'll say you get half a pint. It's not actually all that much. They're very difficult to work with because
I'm
of
more
their
interested
tough
in
hide.
just having like a single vial of it available to me, not really getting a ton.
Okay, that you can do. So on their persons, they have a variety of large animals that they use for loincloths. Usually, not like full on black or a brown bear, but like black bear sized animals. Um, and other than that, all they have is a crude, though very sharp and deadly great axe. This thing is definitely made for something of about 8 feet, 10 feet tall, and would be very difficult to wield as anything smaller than that.
Okay. Do they seem magical at all?
The blades, no.
Okay. So they're just stat wise, they just be like regular great axes or great swords.
Great swords, yeah.
Okay. All right.
It would be very difficult to wield once more, as they are not made for your size.
Sure. I'm also very strong though.
It's about balance, not the ability to move it around.
Fair enough.
So you could work with it to definitely get used to it, but it's not.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I have a great sword right now, and it works.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was gonna see if there are any alchemical properties of like the organs or blood or horns or something of these animals or creatures rather.
Go ahead and do an alchemy check. You're not sure.
Okay.
I mean, it's fairly well known that pure demon blood is usable for some things, but with how much orc would be in this one, you're not sure if it's usable at all.
Okay.
And there weren't any orders on these things, were they?
No, they didn't have anything else.
Okay. And I'd also like to ask Kylin, so when you were snooping around, their camp, how many were there?
5.
5? Okay. So do you think if we head over to their camp, we can find something that might entail as to why these things are here?
Judging by what we've heard from Jekt and by the fact that there were only 5 of them that attacked us, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's weird that these things are here.
Yes, no disagreement.
We can always check the campsite just to see.
Okay. And
It
seems
was
like-
a flight away, and we do need to rest still.
That's true. So, I think that the immediate threat is past. So,
Yeah, we put out the fires, right? Like we're not
Yeah.
trying to sleep
Yeah.
in the middle of a forest fire. Good. Good.
oh yeah, that's right. So right now there's probably a lot of smoke coming from this area. So,
Yeah.
I would advise getting the fuck out of Dodge because there could be Templars on our ass.
We can relocate.
Fair.
to a safer position.
Let's do that.
Okay. Do you want to head towards their camp?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's head that
Okay.
direction.
Just to investigate.
To the northeast.
Are you going all the way to their camp?
About how far was it by my flight?
By flight, it was only about 15-20 minutes, but walking through the woods, especially at night with people who can't see very well, it's going to take a lot longer.
Let's head that direction, and if we
Can
come across a campground, we'll set up there.
I'd like to check my bearings to see how well I could lead them through the forest.
You
Maybe
can do a
a
survival
survival?
check. Not bad. You're pretty sure you can get them there in about an hour.
So it will be some time, but I can get us to that camp. I remember the way fairly well from my flight.
Do you know the way?
Well, why not?
I am the queen. I know the way.
Let's head out.
Then let's head out, and I'll just like give each of them some just Jack some rope because Thought can see.
Yes.
I'll give Jack some rope that I can just kind of tug him along with, so that he stays near me.
Okay.
I'll put Vela on. I'll put Vela on the elk, and yeah, and I'll also put Ormer on the elk too.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's far past my bedtime.
You know, could I conjure something that has dark vision that could be ridden?
Theoretically, yeah. Probably.
I don't know of anything in specific, but just the elk, like in the woods with Vola tied to it. I see this going bad fast.
Well, an elk is kind of innately in the woods, so I don't see why it couldn't see.
The elk would probably be fine. But if you really want something, let's see. What's
I have no issue with Ormer being on the elk, because, like, worst comes to worst, he can just jump off, but, like, Vola is not really going to be given a choice here.
What CR can you summon?
2. I can summon 1 CR2.
You could do a saber-toothed tiger.
I will go ahead and expend a Conjure Animals to do that. So, Thok, since Vola has to be tied to the animal that she'll be riding, I suggest we get something that can see better throughout the darkness, in case there is a threat that approaches us.
It's a good idea.
And Conjure Animals does last up to an hour, so.
Okay. So you guys head off into the woods again at night. We'll use a survival check used before or got before to kind of determine how well you do. So you get there in about an hour, like you had said. However, everyone make a Constitution save.
You get +3 for my aura.
Oh, okay. The 16 instead.
Okay, so everyone's doing pretty good, even with the extra hour of travel, except for Ormer, who just is like falling asleep as he goes. So he suffers a level of exhaustion. However, that's not going to matter too much, probably. Okay, you do arrive. Do we need these notes anymore?
No.
Let's see. No,
I
we're
think
good.
we've covered them
I'm
all.
good.
Okay, let's get rid of them real fast. And let's go ahead and move. This will be dark for a moment for some of you.
Vera.
Soups.
That's the wrong person. I may not need. I don't need that. I need that.
Okay.
Is this giving off light? That'd be cool.
Yes.
It is.
Nice.
Good fire.
So there actually isn't a campfire, but the smoldering remains of one. We'll just here. We'll do that. Why not? We'll do. It's very dark.
Okay. I will begin setting up camp and getting Ormer ready because I see how tired he is. Just right
Right.
away without even any question to it.
I've got to just take a nap. And then he just onto the ground.
I'd like to look around for any orders or anything.
Do an investigation
Investigate
check.
the area. Investigation?
Yep.
I will assist in that. I'll look around as well.
What's
Okay.
your investigation check? Is it not in the negatives?
It is not a negative. It is
Okay.
even.
I will assist Jacked.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So you're searching around. There's definitely signs of life. Larger beasts moving around. There's actually in the darkness you can actually find splurts of blood. Are you using anything to light your path? By the way, light your search.
Yeah, I would have had a torch ready to go.
Okay. So in the torchlight, yes, you're able to find quite a bit of blood from animal parts being sprayed everywhere from where they've eaten. And upon searching, you find under, like, wedged between two rocks, is a small leather pouch.
Grabbing that shit.
Hey, Thok, come check this out. I'm not pulling out the
just-
pouch.
I just snatch it and I ruffle through it.
Okay, so it's tiny thing. It's not even, it's only a few inches, like, tall or whatever, long by an inch or so wide. And you open it up, and there doesn't seem to be anything in it. By the light, you can't really tell.
Okay. Can I bring it close? So there's no real. Oh. So can I use the torch to kind of like see if there's anything in the bag?
Sure.
Do a closer inspection of it.
So you bring it to the torchlight, and a little flame goes poof from the inside, just kind of enough to like spark and smoke, but nothing else. And what was ever in there is now gone.
Yeah.
Can I do an alchemy check to see if there's some sort of residue left over and see what it was?
Sure, go ahead and do an alchemy check. It's really hard to tell now that it's burnt away.
All right. I'll ask Thok for the bag and see if maybe I can have, during the daylight, have a better chance of looking this thing over. See if there are any markings on the pouch.
So I'm like, well, I want to see if I can detect any magic from it. And I would like to spend the next 10 minutes while everyone else is getting camp set up to cast detect magic as a ritual.
Okay, so after the ritual and everyone's setting up camp, you detect magic and you find none.
Um, I don't like see any magic from the bag or anything.
No.
Okay. Um,
I'm gonna make sure I get Ormer especially well covered, because it looks like we're gonna go fireless tonight. And then I will prepare my time to trance as well.
Okay.
all right, guys. I'm hearing some voices in my head. What the fuck?
Is this a first, Thok?
I mean, first time it's not my voice or my dad's.
You've heard your. Okay. Oh, okay. What are you hearing now?
It says, "Who summons the great Bath?"
Uh,
Like Back to the Future, Bath?
I heard it.
cast Shillelagh?
I heard it when I heard it when the torch burnt out.
um,
When the stuff burns away, whatever that means.
no, Thok.
When the whatever was in the bag got lit.
Mm.
It's getting lit up in here.
Can I do an arcane check to see if I know what's going on?
Sure, go ahead and do another arcane check. See if you can't try
I
to
also would like
remember
to
more.
cast use my divine sense.
Oh, that's weird.
No, what is it? No celestials, fiends, or undeads within 60 feet of you.
Guys, what the fuck was that?
100% seriously, can I do a medicine check to check on Thok's psychological health right now?
Sure.
Does anything seem off about his state of mind?
It's more of an insight check, but that's fine. Nothing seems to be affecting him.
Holy
I'm
shit.
gonna use a luck point and then try that Arcana again.
Okay, go ahead.
Damn it!
God.
Ooh.
Shitty
Good Lord.
rolls.
Nothing new comes to mind with the name of Bath.
Well, talk to it, Thok.
It's actually Boff.
Uh,
I said talk, not stutter.
so I'm gonna get the bag again, and I'm going to look in it. I'm gonna say, "Hello, great Bath."
So, as you
Oh,
make
no.
another examination of this leather pouch, it smells strong of sulfur.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
But
Didn't you
there,
say that they were demon-blooded orcs, Jack?
I did.
And what is Thok?
Oh, no. Half-orc.
Well, fuck me. He's about to be a half demon-blooded orc.
Do you think he'd get any benefits from being a demon?
Yeah, probably lots against his enemies that we would become.
Where's that? Make sure you
Okay, so I smell sulfur, and then what?
nothing else.
I know. It's like... Go on, Thok. Talk to it.
uh, great Bath. Are you there?
No
Hello?
response. It's
What the
Boff,
fuck?
by the way. Boff.
Boff. And it was cut off at that point, right?
Yes, it sounded like it was cut off as the whisper went to silence.
Does my divine sense now like label me as fiend?
No.
Okay. Guys, okay, I'm uncomfortable now.
No shit.
At this point, I'm just kind of brushing it off as it's gone nutty.
So
Getting ready for bed.
can I do some kind of roll to see like if we killed something by putting the torch in there?
Not something, but whatever was in there burnt away.
Thank God.
I'm gonna expend 5 charges of my staff, do a lesser restoration on Thok for whatever the fuck is wrong with him.
Too much.
Thok's daddy issues go away, but he's still gonna be demon blooded.
That'd be impressive.
It wouldn't be useful though.
Well, I don't detect any evil or magic coming from this bag anymore, so I guess that the threat is gone.
Hey, Thok, let me see that bag real quick.
Okay, be careful. And I throw it over to Jack.
Looking at it, do I see any sort of like inscriptions or writing on it, or can I tell what kind of leather it's made out of? Is it not animal?
It's regular animal leather.
Okay. No inscriptions or markings?
No.
Does it appear to have been brought here, or was it stuck in between those stones for longer than a couple of weeks?
Would be a survival check.
What you looking at, Jack?
I'm seeing if this bag has been here longer than camp. Balls.
Is that enough for him to help me?
You would have to do a separate roll if you want to look yourself. Or you can help him.
How about I just look at it?
Okay. Based on the moisture on the rocks, this is actually pretty new.
So it's been planted here recently.
Hey Jack, can I see that real quick?
Sure. And I'll toss it to Kylo. We're just tossing around this demon bag. Uh-oh.
That was my attempt to throw it into the river that's across there.
You're like, this is evil, and you throw it, and you actually let go at the wrong time, let alone throw it very well, and it goes right into the fire pit. It begins to smolder.
Even better.
Whatever.
I'm still burning it.
The last time somebody heard voices in their head, Jack tried to kill Vola.
Yeah, well, that was also the thing that let me save her life too. So it was a risky gamble.
So I'm not still entirely convinced that anything was actually coming from this bag, so I'm just starting to doze off.
Okay. Who's taking first watch?
Not me, because I'm selfish.
I'm just gonna pass out.
I'll take first watch then.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a healing spirit before I do that though.
Good idea.
Okay.
Can I throw the bag into the fire?
It's already in the fire.
Yeah.
Did it burn?
Oh yeah, it's not that hot of a fire anymore, but it's kind of warming up.
Okay.
That was
As long
actually
as
a
it's destroyed.
really good healing spirit.
Well,
It
that's
was, yeah.
good amount of sixes in
Yeah,
that.
you can take it too.
Yep. Everybody gets 39 points back. Okay, so the night goes on, and Kyla, and your watch ends, and we'll say Thox begins, because it's the only really one that really matters at this point. For this night.
Okay.
So, Thok, as you sit there kind of tired and just doing your best to stay awake, but with no fire at all, so it's also really cold. Uh, your eyes begin to droop, your head breathing becomes heavy, and you get really relaxed against wherever you're sitting against. And then suddenly, in front of you, a burst of fire and flame erupts from the fire pit.
Ah!
In front of you stands in the shape of with fire, in the shape of a large beast with horns of a bull, standing in a humanoid position with a giant club next to it. Who summons me?
I'm going to get my greatsword out and yell out, "Guys, guys, guys, get up, get up, get up, get up now!"
Uh, you two can start to wake up, but this being ignores Thok's whatever cries and do you seek my power?
Well, that depends. What are you?
Upon waking up, do I see this creature?
You see the flames in the shape of this, in a good way of describing it, a large, fiendish minotaur.
Holy hell, Thok wasn't crazy. Ha! So I'll get up and kind of just watch what's going on rather than do anything quite yet.
I'm sorry, it's not a giant club. It is a great axe. 3 separate horns sprout from the top of its head. And they twist and gnarl. A beard of sharp fur comes from his chin.
Are you the Great Bath?
I am Baphomet.
Wait, Buff Vomit?
Baphomet.
Bahamut. Bahamut. He doesn't look like a goat, does he?
Baphomet.
No, it's definitely a more
Buff
bullish.
Vomit. I think it might be Baphomet.
Whatever.
Baphomet.
Baphomet. Baphomet.
I know.
That's how it's said.
I know. Okay, were you the one who set those things after us?
What are you talking about?
Okay, so there are these big old honkin' orc things that attacked us in the middle of the night. Did you send those?
I don't send anything.
Okay. Then what do you do?
I'm about to do you.
Oh, God.
Please, no. I do not consent.
I don't think Baphomet cares if you consent.
You offer me power and then do not give me a choice. What the fuck do you want?
You annoy me.
Yeah, well, I'm not so fond of you either right now. And I'm gonna, so how close am I to this thing right now?
You're right next to it.
Right next to it? Okay. So if I move away, does he seem hostile right now?
Doesn't seem happy.
Does he look like he's gonna, no. Does he look like he's gonna attack me?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna back up. And I'm going to repeat my question. Okay. What do you want?
You summoned me, fool.
How exactly did I summon you?
You used the powder.
The Powder?
Are you dumb?
Oh, Thok, that's what it was. You remember that white stuff you snorted?
No, I do not remember this. Also, Joe doesn't remember it either.
He's shitting on you.
He's shitting on me.
No. Oh god. At this point, Baphomet rears back his head and then leans forward and slams down on your body, causing flames to erupt around you.
Joke on me.
Kylan returns to her trance.
What the fuck?
No, I'm just kidding. What the fuck?
Okay, do I take damage?
No, the flames wrap around you, and the voice once more as these flames block your vision with warmth, but not necessarily uncomfortable, which is very weird.
Okay.
As the voice says, "Do you want my power or not?"
What is your power? I do not want to sign a contract without knowing what the contract entails.
You should do it. It's
No, you sold yourself to a demon.
no. I sold my services to a demon.
Yeah, I might not be a Templar anymore, but I'm not stupid. Well, I am stupid, but
Doc, make a con
Yes.
save.
oh Christ! He didn't answer my question. Do you want
No,
my
he didn't.
power? What is it? Fuck. I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
Good one to use it on.
3.
There you go.
Okay.
Better.
The flames wrap up, and a single point comes down and tries to enter your mouth and your eyes and all the orifices in your face, but you're able to close everything off, and the fire. You take 10 points of fire damage, and the flames disperse.
Okay.
And the figure is gone.
Whatever you're offering, I do not want it. I do not want to waste your time further. Go back to where you came from.
It's already gone.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so he's gone, right?
For what all you can tell, yeah.
Alright, so no one ever used that bag again. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna throw it into the river.
I'm
The
pretty
bag is
sure it's
gone.
ashes.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
ashes now? Okay.
Everything
also,
in that
what powder
fire
was he
pit.
even talking about?
The powder in the satchel, I'm assuming.
Oh, that's why it smelled like sulfur.
There you go.
And a blue bubble floats down from the sky.
Poor traveler
I've had,
arrives.
I've had my fair share of demons and stuff for today, so I'm going to bed.
Good idea. Hey, Jack, can you start your watch now?
Pretty sure it's still Fox. As I roll over.
He's going to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start my watch then.
Because I'll just continue. I'll do my trance some more, and then I can take over once I'm done trancing.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll watch.
Okay. The rest of the night does go uneventfully. Go ahead, everyone, and take the benefits of a long rest.
Yay.
At least one of us knows how to rebuff a demon. Or a devil.
Oh. Nothing
I
bad's happened yet, guys.
I already owe
Yeah.
my services to the Templars, and I'm not particularly fond of owing my services to any kind of bad entity. Not again.
Okay.
Okay.
You there?
Hi.
You there, Race?
Yeah.
Hey, man, how's it going?
He hasn't had his morning cup of coffee yet.
Cheers.
All right.
Those were staff charges. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, okay. I was confused. Now I am not. The morning sun breaks through the horizon, and the sky gets lit up as the clouds shine. However, they seem to darken as well as storm is coming.
Onward.
Morning ritual, and I walk on the water over in the river, and then I'm good to go.
Oops, I meant to be. There we go.
I check up
Also,
on Vola, make sure she's doing good.
I'll also actually take some time to send off to ritual cast an animal messenger to send off toward for my buddies to let them know that we are continuing our way.
Okay.
Anyway. Beep.
Sounds good, good, good. Okay. So you rested and begin your travels to Chrysos. Kylan, how are you leading the way if you are still?
I definitely am. I will do it by. What was I doing it by horse before?
You're doing a mix of things. You took eco form once, you led by horse once.
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely gonna do the eagle form thing to try to find a good path first.
Okay. Go ahead and do your survival check at advantage.
Jeez. Glad that wasn't last night's survival check.
So, you don't really find a good road. However, you guys are pretty close, and in the distance, you see where the tree line breaks, though not much detail other than that. There is a landscape, but from here it's almost two-dimensional in the way that you can perceive it.
Swoop back into the party and let them know that we are getting to a break in the forest finally.
Woot.
Kylan not so excited about leaving the forest, but is happy that we are making progress.
I'm not even gonna be able to cure my sister.
Yes, quite in fact. Also very excited for that.
Okay. So yeah, let's continue onward.
And I will lead the party by foot this time instead of by horse,
Okay.
since we are closing in on leaving a forested area. If anybody does need a horse, though, I can get them the horses.
Okay. Alright, so how far away are we from the city?
Okay. You travel for about 2 hours before you reach the break in the tree line. Let me see if I can't do this correctly.
Oh, I liked that music though.
I know it's the world map music.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Okay. Set the mood a little bit here. There we go.
Very nice.
You break the tree line, and in front of you, the Great Plateau. Here's my short description that I wrote for this. Chrysos sits on the north end of a great plain. The city sits upon the top of a towering plateau. The plateau spans 3 miles in diameter and rises half a mile from the plains below. The remnants of a lift system lay sundered on the grassy fields. Above, black smoke rises into the darkening skies. My storm isn't loud enough. As you look upon the natural wonder, you feel a drop of rain and hear a clap of thunder in the distant plains.
So do we have to climb the plateau?
The plateau seems very flat and straight up.
Is there maybe perhaps a carved out? I'm sorry.
It's only reasonable that if there's a civilization up there, they have a way to get up there.
Look around for some sort of carved out entrance or stairwell.
Okay. Someone do a survival check.
Are there any stories about Chrysos?
I did do quite a bit of research on this place.
Not good.
Nice.
Well, with that research, you know some stuff. Chrysos long ago did have a path, however, it was replaced with the pulley system and is only used for emergencies and when the pulley system is being maintained and worked on. As of now, the system, the lift is sundered, broken across that grassy field. And the path you do find, it's on the north side of the city, or the plateau, up in here.
How long would it take to reach that?
To get to that point, it's maybe 30 minutes. It's not that far.
I am queen. I know the way.
Nope, let's start walking.
Let's.
Let's.
Okay.
Going to summon an agile creature for Ormer to ride. More agile than his old self.
You gotta summon a goat.
A giant goat.
Okay. I'll allow it.
And I'll expend the conjure animals for that. If actually I can get 2 giant goats, so if anybody else wants one. If anybody else doesn't trust themselves.
I think I'm alright, thank you.
I have my elk.
Alright. Far Traveler, would you like a goat?
The heights are as natural to me as walking is for you.
That's true. Then I will ride the second goat.
Are they actually of large size? Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You travel the plateau. The winding path takes you up the northern face of the plateau, slowly ascending carefully as this is a path wagons take on occasion. Every once in a while, a part of the path is not clean, but it's no hindrance to you. It only takes a few moments to get around or to move it. The rain begins to pour harder and the thunder claps louder. Lightning strikes the sky every once in a while.
Be on the
As
lookout
this-
for natural hazards.
Okay.
I'll be especially looking for any kind of muddy areas or rocks that are especially slippery.
Okay. You guys make it safely up there pretty easily. With your survival instinct and Far Traveler's knowledge of tall and very climbable places, you two are in
Just say mountaineering.
mountaineering. That's what I was looking for. His knowledge of mountaineering, you guys are able to safely traverse this path.
Side note, wow, this could not have been a better pick for a ground that would be difficult to be assaulted on by Templars.
Well done.
Well done, DM. This is great.
All right. You arrive at the top of the plateau after another hour's worth of travel. The clouds darken the sky to such a point with the rain's help that everything is lightly obscured. Um, and I honestly don't remember exactly what that means, but it does mean something. Let me pull it up real fast.
Ooh, I can hide.
Yeah, she can hide in the rain. That's what that means.
In a lightly obscured area, such as dim light, patchy fog, or moderate foliage, creatures have dark disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. Alright. You reach the top of this plateau. The city sits burning under the black clouds. The rains of the storm not enough to douse the flames. First thing you notice is Templars with pure black armor lead strings of people chained at both the hands and feet. There seems to be no discrimination between men, women, and even children. Each group looks dirty and ruffled up. The sound of drums echo in the distance, muffled by the sounds of rain and the occasional clap of thunder.
Seeing this kind of reminds Jack of how his hometown was and how his power manifested in public, and gets really upset and really pissed off at what's going on. I'm really pissed and really upset. Sorry.
I did not mean to. I played something really loud on accident. Rip stream.
Oops.
I can't get good drums. I didn't look this up and I was going to. It's okay.
How far away are we from the Templars that are doing this?
As you're on the outskirts of the town, they're a good 50, 60 feet away.
Kylan,
Should we run or should we
going
engage?
to hide in the rain first.
She can make a stealth check.
Come on. All right.
Not bad.
And then turn into a giant eagle.
You're gonna turn into a giant eagle?
Yes.
Okay.
And then start flying up to survey as best she can.
Okay,
Well,
while she's doing that, is
being
anyone
out of
else?
range of average longbow.
Thok is going to attempt to retreat with Vola back to the trail.
Last I heard, these people were your sister's best hope at a cure, so what do you actually want to do?
Well, not if they're being taken away by the Templars. And right now they're not so happy with me.
Quit being such a pussy, Thok.
I concur.
I have someone to protect.
Oh,
I have many people to protect.
and I'm going to protect all the people here.
But don't be silly. You're a boar. You hear in your head because I'm not actually there.
Okay, fine.
From the meta,
oh,
you
God.
hear.
What do I do with my sister? Fuck.
Nothing bad.
So, how? All right, I'm gonna stick with the party. and I'm going to cast invisibility on Volo when she is on the horse.
Okay.
So how many Templars are there at this location that we're at?
From what you can see, there's let's say 3.
3 Templars?
Yep.
Okay. That's not so bad. Alright, Jack. You want justice to be done?
Nod.
Let me go see if they have a commander.
Okay.
I
Let's
don't
go
like that
ahead.
you just posted that. That is very mean and evil. Don't do this to me.
These are the drums that you hear. The clanking of the chains. Okay. So, sound like Far Traveler, you had an idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the smoke, the fire, the terrain, the wind, the rain, to try and make my way stealthily over to where the Templars are to see who's giving orders.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Is anyone going with him? Holy
Nice.
shit.
So,
I would try to follow him, but I don't know where he is.
He
Far Traveler
literally
just
disappeared.
to note, that song that you posted is incredibly intimidating in person. I've played it with a band before.
Huh.
It is freaky to be in the room with that playing.
see if I can't just get the instrumental. There we go. Ah, that doesn't have the drums in it. That's okay. I tried to be cool. I'm not cool. It's okay. So, while Far Traveler disappears from your guys' vision, what is Thok, you're casting visibility on Vola and kind of tucking her away on the horse. And Jekt, what are you doing?
Trying to not let myself be visible, but ready for an ambush.
Same.
Okay. Go ahead. You two make stealth checks. So it sounds like you
Oh.
won't be with Far Traveler at this point.
Oh Christ!
Oh,
My fucking worst.
Going to luck that one. Because, oh my god.
Okay.
Fucking stealth checks. Here we go.
Oh
Kyle's
God.
Kylan's about to
Well,
die.
So because we're heavily obscured, lightly obscured, does that mean anything?
Not
Thok, can you
for your
invisible
rolls,
to
but for them.
Oh, okay. So I did just as shitty as Jack. So if bad stuff happens, then at least bad stuff will happen together.
Just
At
a
least
shitty.
we die together. Here we go. Alright, what do we have? That's not right at all, but okay. Yep. So, as you guys kind of try sneaking into the city a little better, you hide behind like a trash can, and Jack accidentally bumps into it and then quiets it really quickly. And one of the Templars gets closer. Then he turns over as a man. Hey, Jim, it's your line. Get back over here. Walks away.
Whew. That was a close one.
My butthole is so clenched.
I don't need to know the status of your butthole right now, Thok.
Alright, while you guys are sneaking in, Far Traveler, you, with your graceful ways, make it quickly into the center of the city without being noticed. Fesh steamy new plan. Where you find a town. The town square has been modified to become a coaling as piles of hung individuals being looted for their clothes and their valuables on their person are and gallows sit in the center. Hanged hanged persons, whatever.
What are the gallows like?
Kylan, you would see this as well. It's 4 like ropes tied in nooses with a system where one lever pulls down 4 trapdoors.
And how close are the Templar to this area?
There's Templars all over. The most noticeable 2 are adorned in pure black armor with eyes that glow red. Spikes protrude from the shoulders, and they sit at a desk, like a table with a leisure type thing, as they take notes as the proceedings go on.
Kylan's gonna get herself killed.
Yeah, I'm sensing there might be a TPK about to happen.
I'm gonna swoop in as the giant eagle, and I'm gonna attack, try to tear apart the top of the gallows, and then try to get away. But I'm guessing I would have to deal with the first part first.
Let's deal with the first part first. So you can make a diving attack on the gallows. Go ahead and do a strength check.
I actually don't know what the giant eagle strength is.
I can double check for you. Strength is 16.
So what's that as a plus to a
Plus
strength?
Plus 3. Minus 10 divided by 2. Not bad. However, these gallows are very strongly built. And as you swoop down and grab a hold and with all your might try to fly off with them in your talons to rip them, they barely budge with a as they roll back. You hear one of the 2 commandery types scream out, "What is that bird doing? Get it!" This voice is more feminine, as I am bad at female voices, apparently.
Might need to go to initiative because I'm pretty sure I'm about to shoot her in the face.
Alright, everyone roll initiative.
Do we want to be on the? I'm
I
still
will
on the map.
get you here.
Sweet.
Oh, I didn't select a token.
Ha! Why? Fuck! I'm dying tonight, guys. This is it.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Well, at least I got the one out of the way.
Can you put me in the turn order so I can edit it? I
Yeah.
didn't select my token.
Oh wait, shit. No, like.
There you go.
Okay, so we're fighting now.
Yep.
Who we
Well,
fighting?
I initiated things.
Oh god. How? Okay, so is there like a is there a scene?
Were you
I
not
made,
paying attention?
I was
What
okay. I had
he's
to.
asking for a better map.
I had to move. I had to move my shit around.
No,
I
he just wasn't
swooped
paying
down.
attention.
I swooped down as a giant eagle and tried to rip the gallows apart.
Okay, so we're fighting in this clustered city that's just a vast, wide open space. Got it.
Hey now, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I didn't have the time or the
I
memory.
didn't anticipate the party killing themselves here. My bad.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
It's America, man. You're supposed to shift blame as quickly as you can.
That's true. Oh shoot. Okay, this will take some time to get set up, which isn't fine. There we go. There's them. There's you.
Accurate.
And there's you.
Too accurate. Raise.
Make the gallows turd brown.
Yay, turds.
This is that kind of situation.
If that is turd brown, then I'm concerned for your turds.
That's a normal turd color.
I think y'all need to work on your digestive health.
I'm talking about they should be that color.
There's work table.
I think we done fucked up, y'all.
I think Kylan's large at the moment.
So when you say Kylin's gonna die tonight, you mean everyone's gonna die tonight?
Did you at least get your armor situation sorted out, or are you still bonesered?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still AC 13.
Oh,
Okay.
That's not good. Alright, what we're gonna need is a totem, a fuckload of raptors, bark skin.
Blow your fucking load.
You have those, right? It's not like the whole Goodberry situation.
we took a long rest. I've got stuff.
Perfect. This will be a battle of the ages.
Alright, so is the elk next to me right now?
It would be, yeah.
I thought you
Where's-
sent it away to the path, and you stopped.
No. No. I was gonna go with it to the path, but since I didn't do that, since we didn't go to the path, I was like, okay, it's gonna come with me.
Okay.
Credibility. What credibility did I ever have?
Well, for a long time we thought you were a druid.
Yeah. Well, from here on forth, we're gonna know me as dead.
I think we'll just call you Kylan from now on. It'll be fine. Or sometimes known as Ellie.
Okay, so to paint the picture, these gray buildings are what I just called them, buildings. And to give kind of an overview of where you're at, what you're looking at, the most of the town is actually built of stone. A lot of it seems modified from a shorter position, as in a lot of it seems to be dwarven work. I need to position everyone still, so I will do that. And
Bodies over
talk.
here, maybe? Where is the pile of bodies?
Oh yeah, the pile of bodies. Um, should be more Templars. I wonder if there's a tile of bodies token.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Seems fine to me.
Shit.
That's
We're
pretty good.
surrounded. That means they can't get away.
Yeah, let's get the motherfucker out of Dodge. Because how powerful were these Templars when we fought them at the road? I'm gonna bet that each one had at least 50 health.
They were Templar Knights.
Mm-hmm. And how powerful do these guys look?
About the same.
Let's get the fuck out.
Okay, so now that we have a general understanding of what's going on,
Oh my god.
there's Kylan there as a bird, Far Traveler. I just kind of put you out of the way.
Permission to be on that building?
Sure.
With a 28 stealth, you have permission to be whatever the fuck you want.
I could probably be right here and it'd still be fine.
The hell is that thing? It's a missing no.
Oh,
Stairs.
it's stairs.
stairs.
I just don't have a great token for it.
Oh. I'm also zoomed out pretty far, so.
Yeah. Thok and Jack, you guys are not actually there yet.
Okay.
We'll be coming from the south, though, it seems like. Or
Yes,
leaving
you-
to the south, whichever.
Sorry, you should be on the other side.
Yeah, that does kind of make more sense with the path being on the north side of the plateau.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my bad for not thinking.
Now, what you forgot to do is just go,
Flip it.
like this.
Yeah. Except that always throws everyone off, so I'm just gonna not and just admit to my mistakes. Like a Canadian.
Oh, sorry.
No, you don't admit to anything, you just say sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Cool. Everyone has rolled and we are ready to go. Far Traveler, this is a surprise round, so
So, which one was barking orders?
Probably the big, nasty, black-looking one. That sounded way worse.
Hey, Steve,
We're gonna shoot the big, nasty black
looking
Oh my
one
God.
in the feminine spot.
in the feminine spot. Okay.
Oh my god. Whew.
Gosh, Jack, gosh.
I don't know what came over me. I just zero, did not.
Maybe just
Oops.
cease before it gets worse.
Oh, that was good.
Okay, so am I sensed?
No.
I'm going to bonus action rage and take a shot at the one that was directly giving orders just now. I don't know who that is. Can you direct me?
I pointed.
My character sheet is open. It takes up a vast portion of my screen.
It is the one at the table in the black armor. Here, everyone gets to take a cool look at my cool image I found.
Does that appear to be a suit of full plate armor, or is it just black armor?
Full plate armor.
Okay, we will not be doing a full strength draw on that. That's a miss, I'm sure.
That is a miss.
I will take a second shot.
What?
That is a hit.
We'll go ahead and apply one of these.
Doing some maintenance. Alright, you do 7 piercing damage.
I will stand on the rooftop, very obviously there, glowering down.
So the arrow goes swoop, and hits her. Ugh! Mage, support us! Kill him! There should be a comma in there, as she was calling you a mage supporter.
Yeah, I caught that.
So Kylan, for your surprise round, I'm going to say it was attacking it for the first time as a giant eagle.
But orders weren't barked until I did the attack.
No.
Can I still take...
No.
You have your movement.
I would like to fly up to the building where Far Traveler is.
Okay.
You know, if I was much better at falconry, I'd just have you land on one arm, but that might be a bit outlandish considering you're Geiger. Puke.
I'm pretty big.
Adjust Kylan's square. There we go.
Yep. You are large.
That's a big bitch.
Alright, top of the order then. Round 2, not surprised, Far Traveler.
Did Thuck inject when I do anything? Are they approaching? Are they staying?
Oh, in that, did we get part of this?
You act as you were acting, so you can't really do anything else, and you're not there yet.
Okay.
Approaching?
We are approaching.
Okay, you
We're
were
staying
stealth, so it will be at half movement.
So, can we move right now, then?
No, you're not actually there yet, so
Well, how far away are we?
Okay.
I'll give you a timer.
Okay.
Nah, we'll say 2. We're behind. Okay. Far Traveler, it is your turn.
I think I'm going to just calmly line up a shot on the commander, like she's a sitting duck, and take more shots at her.
Okay. Both arrows off her armor.
Yeah, that's real cool. Roll 20, thanks.
Oh
It's a +8 to hit. Neat.
Yep.
my gosh.
Still just standing there, probably drawing more arrows, in fact.
Okay. So the buildings being dwarven in make, which I didn't say earlier, are only about 15 feet tall. But they're not super scalable. So you do have that. However, it is their turn. These 3 knights in the center here, they are leading people, so they don't actually move. The others, however, they're ready to go. Oh, he wasn't. There we go. What do I have? Is that really all they got? That's lame. So one of these 3, I'll say this one, this front one, starts barking orders based on the commander's wishes. You take formation! Shoot them all! Or shoot them both. And they get a resounding yes sir as they pull out hand crossbows. And fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Rip.
4 at Far Traveler, 3 at Kylan. So first
I
4
also
at
don't
Far
know
Traveler.
the HP of a giant eagle. Can you just give me the stuff?
AC 13, HP 626.
It would be convenient if he just gave you a giant eagle sheet.
I thought I had already.
Again, what is this druid?
I don't. Yeah, I don't have a sheet for it.
Okay, I will give it to you real quick.
You can actually just go ahead and move on. I will look it up. As long as you know the stuff, I will look it up right now.
Okay, so 4 at Far Traveler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot something. But one of them might actually matter. So the last one got a 20, and the rest are gonna miss anyways.
Those aren't hand crossbows. Those are heavy crossbows.
Oh, I read that wrong. Yeah, heavy.
Oh,
What you gonna do?
Significantly different.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's right. Because if it was hand crossbows, it'd be like, okay, cool. No, those are heavy. Yeah,
They're
that's
shooting at you with BB rifles. Oh, I meant they're actually shooting you with 50 cals. My bad.
oops.
Yeah, so they pull out these large crossbows already ready to fire. Boom! One hits the building next to you. Another hits you really, really square in the chest. The next, and then the last one does a 20 hit.
20?
Yeah.
I don't see a 20, but yes, a 20 hits.
17 plus that 3. Yep. For it has been leadershiped.
Aha.
And the 3 scrapes across your arm. The next 3 are at the giant eagle. Those dice. Let's see if I can hit with. I think that did hit though. A 14 does hit for 7 points. Right.
You said they- Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
As a reaction, I am actually going to do this. For no damage.
Okay. On Kylan.
I can't do it to myself, so you betcha.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Is there any limit to that amount of times, or is it as long as you have a reaction? Raging. Okay.
Reaction.
Cool, cool. So that is them.
I mean, that is
Good.
my only class feature at this point, so I mean...
You have 2.
Uh-huh.
Kylan, your turn.
How heavy is the storm?
Based on the sounds of the music I'm playing, it's pretty heavy.
Heavy enough you could hide again right there, and they'd still wouldn't be able to see you through the obscurement.
Yeah, but as Giant Eagle, do you keep that ability? Oh, you do. That's right. Shapeshifting.
Oh yeah, no,
does.
I do. I keep my character. That's interesting. I could be. The giant eagle disappears in the rain.
Where'd the bird go?
Um,
Ah!
I will come out of giant eagle, actually, as a bonus action,
Okay,
and then I
you're
will
allowed.
cast lightning at a 4th level, and adding an extra D10 because I will use the strength of the current storm.
All right.
So I'll treat it. I just to roll the damage. I'll treat it as if it was 5th level.
You might want to fall prone as well.
Not a terrible plan.
These buildings do have a little bit of a ledge to protect yourself from, so if you were to lay down, you'd probably be totally covered.
I'm going to be casting this call lightning directly on that commander.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Thanks.
That's not bad.
That ain't bad.
I was doing better on. They think that's the worst I've ever done on a call lightning. And I casted it 2 levels higher than I normally do.
That's a 6, 7, 3, 4, and a 5. It's about average. At 25. It's exactly average, actually.
You know, it's a 5-foot burst, right?
Yeah.
So you could hit there,
Uh-huh.
there, and here.
Well,
So we're-
I'm doing it directly on the commander, so I could hit her and the person next to her.
Okay. So they
Yeah.
both make dex saves.
Yes.
Nice.
That's the wrong.
Poof.
Not nice.
So 25 is half to 24. Not 24, 12. Wow. As 24.
Half minus 1.
All right. The lightning calls down upon them. Get the mage! As the other person, a male voice this time, shouts out.
I will go ahead and take a step back and attempt to hide.
Under my voice, I'm going to tell her, you've just become the most important person in this fight.
What do you mean, Far Traveler?
Metagame-wise, it's a 10-minute spell that you can do every turn.
Yes.
Good.
Agreed. Okay. I didn't realize what you were saying in context. I thought you meant like the focus is on me now as the mage, quote unquote.
Well, that too.
Ooh, that was better. It was looking like it was gonna be bad.
It's not terrible.
Do you have bonus action stealth, or like that's a lot of checks at once? So you did.
Oh,
bonus
yeah, you
action,
can't
unshape,
stealth.
Action, call lightning.
You cannot stealth.
Damn. Okay. Stealth is an action.
Unless you're a rogue. Because I
Good
get something
lol.
special.
Yes. Okay, so I'm not stealthing then.
Prone is still viable.
Oh yeah, we have that. I have movement available. So yeah, I'll take my movement to go to the back of the building. And I will kneel.
Okay. His turn.
I'm just gonna nonchalantly pull out that crossbow bolt and flick it off the roof.
Those are not the same words. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. One entry says short bow, the other one says light crossbow.
Are they the same thing? Because there's knights and there's champions.
The champions is what I'm looking at. And the champion takes his turn. He pulls his light crossbow. No, it is a short bow. It has to be a short bow because light crossbow has a reloading property.
I'd be okay with him having a light crossbow with the reloading property.
I'm sure you would be. See if I can't do this real quick. It's frustrating that they didn't just have this correct to begin with. Short bow is a d6. I don't know the range, but I'm sure you're within it. Alright, Kylan. Now let's do Far Traveler and Kylan. So the guy pulls out 3 arrows, pulls back his short bow, and looses. 2 arrows shoot off to Far Traveler, 1 at Kylan. Okay, it's the same. They just derped. So, first 2 at Far Traveler. At normal. Does a 17 hit you?
Negative.
All right. Next shot. Does a 18 hit you?
Yep.
All right. 14 points of piercing damage. As the arrow lands in your already wounded chest.
I'm not close enough to do anything, correct?
Correct. And Kylan, you will be half covered, so you get a +2 to AC. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. As he releases those 3 arrows, it's like, I will get you yet, mage supporters. And moves forward. Thuck. You take another turn to get closer. Do a perception check.
Visual disadvantage or audio?
No, it's audio.
Alright. Perception.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Except the massive lightning bolt that struck the
Roaring.
center of town.
Roaring thunder. Could
That's
you
true.
see that? It's pretty obvious, right?
And with the storm going on, it's hard to tell the difference.
Good point.
Eject.
I don't know if that's as good a point as he thinks it is, because I can
You
tell
know.
a storm off in the distance versus a lightning bolt about 80 feet away.
The storm is right overhead. I'm sorry if that wasn't clear.
If it wasn't right overhead before, it definitely is now.
Yeah.
I am harnessing it.
In any case, Jack, you are also entitled to a perception check. Okay. You hear the distant sounds of battling. The drummers have stopped. You can move forward and make it there this turn. However, you will have to leave Thok behind.
I can't notify him of what I.
You can
what
tell
I'm-
him, but he's already used his action to stealth.
I will yell at Thok. I'm like, they've already started. Hurry up! And I'll run,
Okay.
and I'll make it here.
Will allow you to be here. Cool. And I need you to make another perception check based on sight, so this will be at disadvantage. Okay. You do not see it. That's fine. You did have to use your action to get there.
Does he
Okay.
have to wind up there? Can he wind up in that proximity?
You can go back or something, but yeah.
Right about in there. Okay.
Yeah,
And I just used my action, right?
you did.
Cool.
You can be back farther if you wish.
Everything I know about Jack tells me he leans around buildings rather than just runs around them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a little bit more sneaky running.
I'm sure you get to hear them peek around, but you're not really stealthing, as you cannot with with running up. However, they do have disadvantage on. Oh, I was supposed to roll 2 of those. Okay. They don't seem to notice you as you run up.
Perfect. All right. Peeking around the corner, I survey the battlefield and I grab hold of my amulet and I thrust it forward, releasing a lightning bolt in this direction, 100 feet. So
We have become the lightning party.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the champion, and 2 knights are attacked.
And it was stored as a 3rd level, so we'll cast as a 3rd level.
That is correct.
You did better on the god.
To be fair, it's 8 dice, not 3.
True. It's true.
And you said DC
Rolled 5.
Equal is equal, right? Equal wins.
Meets beats. Yep.
Okay. Which one is that 4 applying to?
The 13. So the one that
Okay.
actually mattered.
Okay. I will bend luck on that champion.
Okay.
I'm on a 3. Okay.
Well, that's it's a DC. Mother.
He is leadership.
Okay. All right, and what that does, it activates the amulet. We'll see what happens from there.
He tried to bend his luck, however, strict leadership makes him still get out of the way.
Gotcha. Hold on. Damn, nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Is it still
heavenly
half
beer.
damage?
Yeah, they all took half damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay. The black garbed, extremely black with the spiky pauldron lady stands up, takes her amulet and points it at the sky and says, "Begone!"
What?
Thought.
Thok.
Cast at a 3rd level?
Call lightning is equivalent 5th level, I think.
I think he only raised it once, and it's... Wait, you said you cast it at a 4th level, right?
I'm casting it a 4th, yeah, and I'm harnessing it, but I'm treating the damage as a 5th, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I accidentally close it? Because, damn it. I did. Give me a second to pull back up. Charisma is 2.
Is this a spell or is this
Okay.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
is this a spell?
Yes, she's casting a spell.
And we'll do it at 4th.
Can you reach?
Oh shit, is there a range on it? Ah, shit.
Yeah, 60 feet. You are just outside of that.
Damn it! Okay. I didn't see it.
But I do have a question. This has the spell magic has a 120-foot range. I'm harnessing the clouds.
You guys are ways up there, though.
You know, I'm sure the clouds are only maybe 100 feet above us. Dang
I'm
it.
just saying, if they're only 100 feet above us, do I get extra damage on my lightning?
You wish.
I definitely do.
So yes, the counterspell does not reach, so you do not cast it. And
Okay.
so she lifts her amulet into the sky, and a lightning bolt strikes directly into it, shakes the earth around her. And the energy that you've put into the sky slowly gets sucked down into that amulet. She gives you a look up with the fiery red eyes of the helmet.
I knock another arrow.
She then moves here and takes cover.
That's right.
Far Traveler, your turn.
I would actually like to shoot the champion's bowstring.
Okay. That's a very difficult shot.
What do you want me to do?
Disadvantage.
Man, 3.5 called shot rules coming in.
Damn.
Way worse on you.
Nice. Still, that's pretty good.
Okay, an arrow flies through, snaps the string.
And I will turn to shoot at her again undercover.
Okay. That'll hit through the cover.
Oh, 19. Almost a crit.
And she's debuffed again.
Okay.
That'll be fine for me.
Alright, the knights.
Fleckin, if you're watching the VOD, man, do I miss having you here for this.
Alright. So the knight that was spouting out orders continues, "Get him! Get him! Get her!" Pointing at different people.
I'm not there yet.
I know.
Also in stealth.
There we go.
How tall are these buildings, you say?
15 feet.
15. Okay, those three still don't move. Okay. So, starting right to left, because why not? The two here get into position, shoot off their crossbows at Kylan.
Can the one even see me? It's on the
Yeah,
lip
that's-
of a building and I'm kneeling.
Yeah, he fires and then moves forward.
Oh, okay.
Not that it matters, as he's both of them hit the building. This one, and these two, so 4 of them, fire off at Far Traveler. Twang, twang, twang. Twang. And that's a insufficient amount at 16 and 15 for the higher two of those, the 14s. And the last guy runs around the corner of the building and releases a shot at Jekt. Does a 18 hit you?
Yes.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Yes, you do. I can't fix that.
Okay.
That's the knight. That makes it Kylan.
Do I will shout out, "You will still know the wrath of nature," and cast Call Lightning at a 4th level.
What sort of action is it for your totem, out of curiosity?
Bonus, so that will come.
Yay, I like bonuses.
You have more 4th level spell slots.
I have 2 of them.
Okay.
And I'll just, can I still harness the weather, or is, like, it been dissipated somewhat by that?
The weather remains the same.
So I'll cast the damage at 5th. Casting it. Does this give a marker? No. I'll cast it on this square.
Okay.
If lightning strikes those gallows, does it cause it to burst into flames?
There will be a chance. It is pretty well soaked at this point.
Oh, that is.
That's
Ouch,
pretty
ouch.
awful rolls. Alright, that's
Yeah,
2
well,
knights.
goodness gracious.
And her. Those can all be saves, so let's find out. That is
They
a
are.
15, 16, and 16.
All
Saving,
saves.
saving for half damage of
17. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
How far away is Thok?
60 feet.
I
No,
don't
wait.
want to
30 feet. He is 30 feet away.
Can I do a bonus action as a reaction?
No.
Can I save something as that is a bonus action to take as a reaction?
Takes an action to ready in action.
God. Okay. Then I am just gonna do it now. Sorry, Thok. I'll cast the Bear Spirit in between these two buildings. Thok won't receive the bonus health.
There.
Yes.
Okay.
30-foot radius.
30. Give everybody sight. Boom.
So that's 13 temporary HP, and then advantage on strength checks. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Champion. Let's see what he can do here. He runs inside the building.
Where is the roof entrance on this building?
There's none.
Yeah,
Oh.
Is there one? Is the better question. He probably just doesn't like lightning bolts anymore. He's been fried, what, twice?
He's gonna hide around the door. And since he's in there, I will give it a door. Just for oops, that's not what I wanted. Clarity's sake. There you go.
Just a heads up, this is going to go well beyond midnight if we participate all the way through this. Does anybody have any objections?
Nope.
I'll be okay. So let's keep moving. Yeah, he's gonna do that and be done with what you can see. Thok, you are 30 feet away from the point near which you're at.
Yes. And there's a guard right there, huh?
Yep. You could probably get to that square as well,
Okay.
but not quite there.
My only issue is that they'll be able to see me if I stand there. Okay. So, I'm gonna walk over here, if possible.
You can get there.
Like, can I make it here?
Yes.
I wouldn't get the bonus HP, would I?
You're not going to get the bonus HP, no. You do get the advantage on the strength checks.
Okay.
And you said, what's the bonus HP on that?
13.
13. So 64.
I would like to cast Mirror Image on myself as an action.
Okay.
I'm just gonna post the exact text of why you're not getting it in the chat.
I know. It's okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's it. And my elk is with me right now, with an invisible Vola on it.
Okay. Checked.
What is the height of this, the gallows?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okie dokies.
Strange question. Is she taking cover from me, but like it's totally visible from the ground level?
She's using the stage as cover from you, so she would still technically have cover from him.
Soft cover.
Well.
Are the gallows a solid piece on the bottom, or are they like columns holding it up?
Yeah, so it would be like few inches of wood panels of planks put onto a structure with an open bottom.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, that makes it easy when you're shooting orbs. All right. So, seeing the guy just around the corner, I'm going to peek and then run and leap kind of sideways, like Matrix. And I'm going to, like, Kamea wave this 1 foot green orb from this location. And then shoot it here, fucking up everything in this 20-foot square.
20? So not you. I will remind you there are people. Citizens. Innocents.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
I have.
where
I
are they at?
personally have just called them collateral damage at this point because there's going to be some pain brought upon them.
If you do hit
definitely
him here, it will only hit 2 of them. But you're
Where-
fairly certain they'll just die.
Where are
Is
they?
there one here?
Can you
One
mark them?
Yep.
Okay.
Those locations?
There's actually a line of them, but those are the ones that would get hit.
Then I will cast it, then right here. For it to explode right here.
That will hit the same people, but he will have cover, so he'll have based on that, I'd say +5 to his save, based on 3/4 cover.
Okie dokie.
That's a lot of ones and a lot of fours.
Yeah, I'm hit
And
or
if you
miss.
see the 3D dice, like one of them is sitting on top of 3 others.
Yep.
Weird
I saw
one.
it.
That's amazing, I see it. Okay, DC 15 dex save.
Still managed to get above average.
Ooh.
Whose is that?
I don't think that person's recovering from that one, even with leadership and bad luck the opposite way.
Alright, see how many of them need to save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do the guy with the +5 first.
The guy with +5 first, that's the one, right?
No, that was the blackguard.
Oh,
Ooh.
she saw it coming from this direction
She's like,
and
huh?
dove this way and jumped right into it.
Just try to catch it in your teeth.
Gotcha, Nappa. Catch it with your teeth.
Yeah.
This guy can still save. He did not. Okay, so 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
Savage.
One of them.
Oh, I am so sorry, but you are going to die. Oh, Jack, you are so dead. You can't deal that kind of damage and not die.
Hold on.
Oh, it gets worse.
It's
that works.
28 now and 9 later, right?
Correct. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What about the? Did you count the guy standing on top of the stage?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, poison them all, mark them because I want to see my damage. Yes. And after casting that and in midair, seeing this guy right here just kind of look at me, and he's just kind of awestruck, I kind of just disappear into a mist and will appear 30 feet, 15 up, and we'll say
Is that a not verge spell? Spell slot spell?
it's a bonus action.
Is it a spell slot spell?
I don't know.
Are you burning a spell slot, or are you doing like a spell like ability? No, that's not even a thing in 5e. You use it.
It's just class abilities.
Oh, no, it's a spell.
So it's a spell slot spell?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've already
you can't.
thrown one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't throw 2 spell slot spells. Only one of them. One has to be
Oh,
a
I thought-
cantrip.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I thought completely different all the way up to 8th level. Okay.
Oh, you've been doing it fine all the way up until just now.
Well, because I thought for some reason you can't have 2 like attacking spells, but I guess
No, it's
fuck
any.
me then. Okay. Well. Then I will continue my roll from there to here.
Okay. You done made her angry.
I knock another arrow.
She should be angry at herself for jumping into an orb.
Yes, very yes. Oh, hold on, and then I have to do this. Let's see. Come on, be awesome.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Don't like turn you blue or something.
Yeah. Nope, definitely not.
That's okay, so she's gonna go. Deep red for fear. So everyone in that aura needs to make a wisdom save.
What aura?
Say more words.
Oh no.
What are we doing a wisdom save for?
No. Fear.
Even if I can't see it?
Yeah. Give me a second, actually.
Fear is a different thing than charmed, correct?
Correct.
Correct. You can see it.
Okay. oh, yeah. Okay. Wisdom.
Did anyone fail 13? No. No, you did not. You are not
Second
afraid. As she runs over, brooding with anger.
And when she does that, I'll let her know that it didn't faze me. Like, you think that scares me? You think things that I've seen, that would scare me?
Let's see. Did I do a derp? I did a derp. 1 second. I have something I need to show you.
He's about to show us true fear. Cover your eyes if you're below 18 years of age.
Oh no!
That's me. Wait.
Rip.
This stream may include gratuitous violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, we're gonna have to continue. This is gonna take me half a sec. And by
No
half,
worries.
I mean a few secs. But, it's okay. Far Traveler. It only really affects Jack at the moment.
Oh. Uh-oh.
God damn it.
take all the sex you need.
I will have 3.5.
So I'm actually going to, let's see, move over here, and as I'm moving, pull a rope off of one of my harness hooks and sling it off this side of the building, and smile at Jack and shift my gaze over to her, and the smile becomes a horrendous smirk.
Alright, I'll be right back.
That'll be good enough for me.
So you just positioned a hook?
Rope.
Rope. Okay.
I'm still holding it. Ready in action to yank him up if he grabs it.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Cool. Knight of the round the tablet. They take the damage at the end of their turn, right?
I don't know. It's not my spell, and he's AFK.
No.
I can confirm that's what we did before.
Okay, then yes.
I didn't think it was any different than the spell he had casted previously.
You're correct. Okay, these guys run up. Do. And here we go. It's smacking time.
Alright, I'm back. What's up?
Oh, good. You're about to be smacked.
Uh-oh.
As the knight up above there takes out his great sword. Boom! Slice. 2 great sword attacks. Well, that is 1 miss for sure. However, does a 16 hit you?
No, it does not.
Oh.
Okay.
Sweet.
The spirit of Farchelver appears and just bucks the blade away.
Oh, that's a
He
non-action.
He does like the catching the blade between the palms of his hands.
Yep.
And like I kind of brace because I'm ready for the crush, and nothing happens, and I look up and it's just Far Traveler's form just palming this blade. Like, oh god, sigh of relief.
All right. The rest of this. Oh, he couldn't make it. How sad. We'll wait for Thok. When Thok returns,
I don't know if you were here for it, Jake, but that circles your safety. Get into it. Say, I grabbed the rope.
Oh, did you lower? Yeah, I was totally gone. What'd you did?
Yeah, I lowered the rope.
Okay.
Just get in the circle and say, I grabbed the rope. Well, actually, you don't even need to get in the circle. You have 5 foot reach. Just say, I grabbed the rope.
I grabbed the rope.
Oh yeah, that's right. So as she approaches you, you see this on her armor.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Hey guys,
Oh.
fuck.
Is this a
Oh.
meta joke or is this a background joke?
That's well, judging by the fact that that's his last name.
Okay.
What's up?
Oh, the handout's name is Firebrand.
I have a feeling
Oh.
it has something to do with his backstory.
A little bit. Oh fuck.
Ooh.
So wow. One of the ones turns the building and goes, "I've got you," tongue, and hits the ground in front of him. Fuck.
Can it hit the Black Knight?
No, it
I
does
want it
not.
to so bad.
Well, if you want it to be that bad, you just need to DM, that's all.
It's true.
Matt's not exceptionally punitive on that ones. It's stupid.
That's true. True.
3 arrows fire at Far Traveler. And
Wow.
holy what?
We are so dead. We are so dead, you guys.
I don't know. So far, it looks like
I-
they suck and we're awesome.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
believe you.
All their bad luck is getting out now. Before the end of the session, we die.
I don't know if you've noticed, but they're in the proximity of Jacked.
crits.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, they're gonna
Everything
take-
always seems to just have weird bad luck around him, and I don't know why.
It's crazy. Ooh.
Wow. I hit Thok. Everyone's just firing and hitting the building and the ground, and then they sky over it by Thok's like, die motherfucker, and hits him right in the chest. And he's not here at the moment, but he takes 5 piercing damage when he gets back. And the poisoned ones take their damage.
I'd like to point out it's acid, not poison.
Oh, you're right, acid. There is a difference.
Fairly significant one in 5th edition. As in, almost everything's immune or resistant to poison. Almost nothing is immune or resistant to acid.
And it's not her turn yet. Okay. Kylan, your turn.
I will do a call lightning directly on the Black Knight again.
Yeah, okay. Directly on her.
Yeah, diff as long as it's directly.
Okay, go ahead and call your lightning bolt. That's one knight and her.
That's better. Okay.
That's pretty-
an acceptable
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 8-9-8-9. Sorry, 6-3.
There's a chance.
Oh, bend that luck.
I'm doing it.
I have a 16.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The
Okay.
building.
34 points of lightning.
As a bonus action, I will cast Shillelagh. And I end my turn.
Okay. After you is Champione, who I need to pull up his character sheet again. Because I'm dumb. And I closed it on accident. Fixed. Okay. So a rope with a hook on it catches the other end of the building, and then the champion pokes his head over. It pushes himself onto the building and draws his greatsword.
That Firebrand logo is on the Black Knight.
It's also on the champion.
Oh, fuck.
And
Yes.
Thok, you take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
I hit you with the crossbow. Thok, it's your turn.
Shit.
All right.
I am aware they're not good. That's why I attacked them.
Well, might just end up going out in a blaze of glory.
Go out in a blaze of murder, rather.
We saw you decapitate half demon. Like
That was,
Or murder all of them and don't go out.
you kind of just let it clothesline itself. It was awesome.
Based off my crits from yesterday, probably used all of them up today. All right.
Don't forget you're concentrating on invisibility.
I know. Okay.
Oh, you have mirror image. Go ahead and roll a mirror image before you take damage.
Oh yeah.
Does that hit you? I always
I
forget.
think so.
He needs
I
at
think
least
so.
an 8.
I think it's 6,
It's
8,
6.
11.
So that hits me. That's okay. Also con save.
Yeah, DC time con save.
Right. Yeah.
That's a success. Okay.
All right. Okay. This is going to be useful. Give me a sec. All right. That guy. Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to poison strike my weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my way over here. Alright, so in front of God and everyone, I'm going to attempt to strike the Black Knight chick. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking pray.
I believe you have advantage.
There is an ally of hers adjacent to her right there.
Yes. Okay, ready?
I've
luck.
been ready.
That's better than 18.
That is a hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna do it another time.
So that's total of 23 on that first one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna
And
smite it all before?
33.
I'm
on that
gonna
first one.
smite both of that shit. So, not a crit. Not. Is it a fiend?
No.
Okay. Second level. Alright. And the next one.
Okay.
Not a crit. Not a fiend. Second level. Alright, and plus the 28 from my poison.
Wolf.
Are you
Is that
factoring
plus
the
the
8?
28?
What 8? Oh, the 8. That's
Plus
right.
20.
Paladin level of 8.
I forgot that. Well, doesn't matter. Because on the second hit, she goes down.
Yes!
How do you want to kill her?
Okay.
Alright, so as I'm running over, I draw my long sword, my great sword, and you see yet again the green kind of sizzly poison aura that it emanates, and I just make eye contact with this thing, and
It's definitely not looking at you.
I freaking, the first one kind of knocks her down onto the ground, like slashes her chest, and she kind of goes like on her knees, and then I
Back.
can tap and decapitate her.
You going for her back?
She's not looking at you at all.
Definitely not.
That's fine. So yes, you come down, slice, she goes, ah! And then, boom!
Alright, once I do that, I'm going to make eye contact with, like, I'm going to shout out to all the Templars and say, "Look at your leader now. That will be you if you continue to fight us."
You still wearing your boar mask?
Yes.
So, Jack, as the blade slices through her neck, the fiery aura on the eyes disappears, and all you see is this expression of a stunned look and fear.
Kind of seeing what happened to all the people in shackles and the bodies of these citizens that were in the pile, I kind of stoic to it, and I think that that's what she deserved.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
I think I know what I did.
We'll find out soon, won't we?
Oh yeah. Oh baby.
All right, if
Oh,
that's all.
oh my god! I just looked at the last name and the. Oh.
Jack Firebrand, your turn.
Nice. I'll
Remember-
grab hold of the rope.
Yeah, don't move. Just say, I grabbed the rope.
I grab it into the rope.
I will trigger my reaction to yank him onto the building using leverage from the lip, the baritone spirit, and rage.
I will allow that he gets onto the building. So Jack, great story for you. You get on the building and you look over and you see the other man dressed in the black armor with that symbol on his armor on the building with you now.
I'm gonna put my right hand on his shoulder and look over at the man in the armor.
And so at this point, kind of seeing what happened down there and then seeing what's in kind of battle fatigued and just in a trance and not really emotionally reactive to anything. Like very distant.
The
Jack,
The
you're
man.
so emotionally unavailable.
you see the great sword in his hand drop a little bit as he doesn't have the eye thing going on. You see a really confused expression, but then he steals his resolve and picks it back up.
Yeah. Well, for a second, we'll lock eyes and I'll see his him stutter in his stance a little bit, and in that instant, I'll just yell, "Why?"
He just shakes his head.
Cool. All right. So did I waste what did I use getting up here on the rope?
To hold on, you're gonna have to use your action.
And action. Okay. Cool.
Be a minor action.
I don't know if you've ever been dragged up a building, but it takes quite a bit to hold on.
I mean, I would have been careful not to pull him up the building. I don't need him to get reverse rug burn sideburns.
It's gonna take its action to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action. Actually, so just kind of playing this off, seeing, like I said, seeing what I just saw and seeing what I do now, I'm just kind of stunned, and I kind of just slump back and kind of sit back against the lip of the building.
Okay. Bar Traveler.
I'm gonna go spear him.
Oh man, I wanted the weak and feeble druid to do that. uh,
That is a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna go spear him.
Oh, that's
You
an
don't
athletics check.
watch WWE, do you?
No, I don't. I watch any.
I
like a-
torpedo into his chest.
imagine a football tackle.
That's different.
Oh,
He was not ready for it. His stance is still wavered as you just boom. And he falls over backwards.
As he's falling, I want to shoot at him before he's prone.
this
Yeah,
is
okay.
glorious.
No, that's not supposed to be advantage.
Just trying to steady yourself after the dive attack. You hit the ground next to him as he lands. Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
That makes the knights. Oh dear butts. actually.
She didn't die in the first hit.
He did say on the second attack.
Oh, okay.
You cannot. It would take. It took both.
Okay, never mind. No, I just saw that total of 52. Oh, that was without the
The 8 paladin levels.
I'm guessing she's approximately our level paladin, Blackguard.
right. Okay.
She started with over 140 health.
Right.
So, Thok, a firing line sets up. 4 crossbow bolts fire your way.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Jesus.
A lightning bolt rocks the ground, throwing all of their aim off.
Yes. The 2 on the right there, they pull back so they can see Jack, and they fire at him.
He should have some cover. He said he was leaned back against the ledge.
Yeah, he's down.
So is that
12 and 15. You can have half cover, so +2 to your AC.
then 15 would hit, 12 would not. Or 13.
13.
Which ones are you?
Yeah, it's 13 and 15. I must have read it wrong. So 2 piercing.
So yeah, 13 would not.
Not that one. That one, no piercing.
All right.
Arrow goes to hit him in the face and just stops.
No. Okay. That was those 4, those 2. I have 2, 3 left. 2 more shots at you, Thok, as the 2 surround you, and actually 3 more because this guy does 2. So 3 shots at you.
Which one was the one on the top right attacking Jack? Oh, the 2. I got it.
2 on the top. Yep.
Yeah.
1,
good.
2, 3. You killed their leader. They're going for you. So that's a 17 to hit.
Okay.
If a hit, 4 piercing.
Roll your D.
It hits one of my illusions.
Okay. Shoots right through it. And it fades away. Far Traveler.
I personally prefer the ones that shatter like glass. You know, mirror.
Oh, yeah. I get it. That's good. Anyways. Far Traveler, you notice the other 3 knights who have the people start taking them back down to the south. And that ends them. Kylan.
Oh no, I have the ruler up. I will move here. No, ooh, whoops. Oh well, I'm just gonna let that happen. Okay, did that give a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it. You did a little dance.
A little dance. Yeah, I will move there and I will shout out, "Recant the order or perish!"
Kill them all.
And I will call lightning. Right. Oh there. Well, that's not the thing I was looking for. Right there.
Yeah, if you ping it, it's a 5-foot radius circle.
How do you ping it? I can't get my pings to show
Just
up for me.
select your arrow and hold the pointer. Just click
Cursor,
hold.
click and hold.
Ah,
There you
okay. The hold. I thought it was just a press, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? But yeah, I will call lightning right there.
It's a 25, so 12 minimum. Okay, 3 still need to try. There's a chance that the last guy does not save for the
We have a
first guy.
bend luck available.
I mean, suppose it's one dude. I'm at half my sorcery points.
Oh, don't do it, Dan. Not so worried anymore.
Yes, so the lightning bolt strikes down, and the one just instantly perishes. And the other one tries to dodge out of the way, but he trips, falling into the lightning, getting caught. Also perishes. The other two protect themselves enough. The one protects himself enough that he survives, and the other one takes a full face of it, but is still standing there.
Spoilers, when you're fighting in bloody, muddy terrain, wearing slick metal plates on your feet is not a good plan.
I will use a random movement to go there and start pulling the grapple up.
Okay, you will not be able to do that this turn, but you can begin to. Flavor-wise. His turn. He's going to move there and take the crossbow from the dude and shoot it with his attack at Fire Traveler.
Hits.
Okay, so that should not be a d6. So that's actually a 10 plus 9. I'll change that. Can you use an attack to reload, or does it take something else?
I don't know. I don't use crossbows. They're garbage. Let's go look.
I'm looking. Well, I'm just not gonna say he can do it quite yet, but if you want to look, so we can keep moving, Thuck.
So I would like to move over to this guy right here and attack the guy with advantage.
Okay.
How bad does he look? Like how low on health?
He looks really low.
Okay.
He's a little fried. That's going to just hit. As you
Okay,
find the fleshy bits between his armor pieces, and he goes, and falls over.
Yeah. I would like to walk over his corpse and attack the other guy right there.
Okay. That is a hit.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh, would he look like he would? Okay. Am I allowed to like smite if I know it wouldn't kill him?
No. You can't decide
More or
after.
less, you need to decide before you see damage and ask the DM that question.
Yep.
Okay.
Is he dead comes after I smite him, not before. I smite him.
Fair enough. Okay.
Is that all?
That's it.
Jack, it's your turn.
I will walk over to this ledge and peer down and survey what exactly is going on. After seeing such, I will cast Scorching Ray on this guy who I know.
You can choose each one individually. So,
All three, right in this motherfucker face.
okay.
I think even if the first one's lethal, it's still all three.
But let's see. There was something else I wanted to do.
Twin casting.
Mm-mm.
You can't twin cast it.
I'll do that on one of them.
Okay. The first one gets advantage.
Oops, I rolled disadvantage for some reason.
That is
Just say
okay.
it was-
We know it's the 22, which is a hit.
Oh,
That's gonna miss, and another 22 is another hit.
Don't tell him it's gonna miss if it says, I'm not gonna bend luck, or luck that one.
When it's red, it
Oh,
misses.
definitely. Yeah, when it's red.
Well, you're not supposed to say it. You have to have him have the trigger. He can't know the result, Matt. That's what it says.
When it's red,
Matt.
it misses.
Matt.
No. No.
College players have the option.
I mean, you wanna use your bend luck on that one? It won't help.
I didn't mean bend luck. I meant lucky, which absolutely could very well.
Oh, I forgot about Lucky. That's my fault.
That's
then.
why I was saying he needs to. The DM can't say that missed yet.
Sure, why not? Just for sake of because. We'll try it.
I will allow it.
I don't.
Are
Okay,
you gonna
so
choose the 8 or the 8?
we were supposed to learn a lesson here, and I don't think I can even learn a lesson. I get all.
I was right the whole time.
Yes.
But Matt!
misses.
So 20 fire.
All right. You were a lot like your grandfather, boy. Hot-tempered.
And soon you will be a lot like your wife.
Oh.
Inspiration.
Also,
Woo!
and when he says that, like, boy, Thok's just gonna get triggered.
Cool.
Bar
And,
Traveler.
and then, as a bonus action, I will take cover against the wall.
You do that part of your movement, and I will give you, if you drop prone, 3/4 to most of them at this point, unless they move farther out.
Can I use the going prone as a bonus action, or is that?
That's
considered-
movement. You just drop.
Okay.
I don't think
sure.
it's movement.
Okay.
I don't know if you've
For
ever
sure.
just fallen. It's really easy.
yes, I have.
Free action.
I'm going to set my bow behind Kylie, give her a knowing nod, pull my rapier shield, jump off the building, and dash as an action. And run past the guy, which provokes. And as I'm running past him, just whisper in a low voice, he has a new family now.
Ooh.
Okay. He's gonna try, since he does not have his great sword out, he's gonna try to hit you. Just as is. Because he doesn't like you saying that. And he's gonna miss that.
He can definitely hit me with that, it just doesn't do anything.
I thought your AC was higher than 16.
It is, but it's because I don't take damage.
Ah,
That's what Barbarian Armor class is.
okay. So he hits you with the butt of the crossbow, and you just ignore it and keep running. You made a new friend down there, I see. That makes it the knight's turn. That's me. Okay. Can I make it there? Yes, he'll stand on his dead friend.
This is just a hypothesis here, Kylan, but I think Thok might need some healing after this turn.
I can't see his health bar currently.
It's a
Well,
little
that
under.
makes sense because it's got no, it's about to have nothing in it.
There, he's on top now. So, Thok. They have 3 of them have great swords on you, so that's 6 great sword attacks and 1 crossbow.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Let's see.
I think he's trying to say something, Matt. Do you have your Discord set to attenuate everybody else to like nothing when you speak?
He's been acting quiet since it's later.
Okay, so how's that 6?
That 6 is a 1, but we're not there yet.
Well, I mean, no. Like, how are there 6 attacks?
2 great swords each. 3
Oh,
great swords.
Got it. Okay. So the first one
Is a 15.
is a 15. Yeah, but I want to check and see if it hits my thing. That does not. That hits me. Okay, I'm gonna copy paste it.
Just hit the up arrow, and it goes to it. Your last roll. Then it's a 23 to hit.
Okay, so the 11. I don't take the 11. That one dispels my mirror image.
That's 15, 13, and 15 with that 23 in the middle. Then the 22. Then a
Okay,
miss.
so the 23 did not hit me because of my mirror image.
Okay. Does a 13 hit you?
That's my AC, so that's the one right after the 23.
Mm-hmm.
Does it hit me? If it's an 11 or greater, then no.
That hits your last image.
Okay. So I do not take the
The first
Do not
10, the
take
first
20.
11, or the first 9?
I do not take 20 of it. I didn't take the 11, I didn't take the 9. So what's the total?
10, 9, 11, so 30.
30, okay. Alright, and did any of them get lower than 13?
That one.
Then that one
That
did.
one, that's did any melee person get less than 13?
That
That
one.
one.
Okay, cool. So minus 30, let me take that. Okay, and I would like to use my reaction to riposte whoever missed me.
Okay.
Okay, which one was it?
The last one, so bottom left corner.
Bottom left. Right, I guess it didn't matter. Okay, so, and I have advantage. Hiya.
You miss.
Okay. Alright, and that is my reaction.
Okay. The other knights disappear between the 2 buildings, and
Oh, shit.
Kylan's
How many con
turn.
save do I need to take?
4. No,
4?
3, I think. 10, 9, 11.
3.
All DC 10.
Oh, shit. Well, that first one was an 18 anyway. No.
You lose concentration.
Fuck. Okay.
Your elk is over here.
Okay. So was there anyone north of that location that could see?
There was,
that we
and you don't know anymore.
Okay. So once I realize I lose concentration, can I yell and say, "Keep an eye on her"?
Not your turn.
Okay. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, now Kylan.
Can I use my movement to pull the grapple up?
I mean, she's got it in hand. She could just walk away and the rope would pull.
Yeah, you may.
And then I will call lightning.
On those two. Okay.
Well, I'll turn to Jackson and I will say, I may not be able to leave him for you. God. 22473. Wow.
I must have clicked champion twice on accident. That's 18 to both of them.
I thought they just had resilient saves or whatever it is. It lets him roll twice.
Sure, he can use that right now. And still fail.
That's a risk. I mean, that's what they are there for.
Yeah, it's not what I meant to do, but it happened, so we're gonna use it. So they both took full damage. The knight goes, nah! And the champion mages.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Champion! You killed my wife. Prepare to die. Blah! That's not the champion. This is the champion. Uno, dos, tres.
That's not a champion. This is a champion.
That's 3 hits.
Oh no. Jesus Christ.
How much health does he have? He has more than half.
Okay, can you total that?
Bracket. Number plus number. Plus number plus number plus number plus number. And bracket and bracket.
Alright. So 63 minus 21. That would be 41, right?
42. It's minus 21.
Oh Christ. Okay. Shit. Alright, so the first 2 bring me down to 0. With that in turn brings me down to 1 because I have a half orc and I have
Relentless.
endurance. But that next strike brings me down, and I am I'm down.
Let's see. Did that 14 hit you? The first one?
The first one?
Yes.
Yes.
14. All right.
His armor class is only 13.
Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't know if I could ask it directly. Ah, you son of a...
I'm letting you save yourself from using it, so you can use it on the last one, but I still get one. So the last one is a 19.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do now.
You would know that before the roll, so before you decide. Yes, so he walks up, "You've killed my wife," and then just takes his sword and goes BAM! 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 And you go pooh, pooh, oh, BAM! And you fall down.
Sokka's now dying. Would you like the tooltip for dying?
Hey, Thok, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Is... Oh, nice. That is 2 success.
No, that
he
is...
stands up.
Oh, no shit.
Thok
Okay,
stands
wow.
up with 1 HP. You can't knock down this orc.
God damn it, Matt. You were supposed to say you can't knock down Sok.
You can't fuck me down.
So that's the start of his turn.
No, it's stand.
Is it the end?
Yep, you make it at the end.
That's useless.
Yeah. I believe. Easy way of figuring this out. Death.
What's the start of your turn? When you start your turn,
I thought it was when you ended your turn. That's a bug. No. Destiny throws. When you start your turn, it's 0. Okay, yeah. He has the rest of his turn.
he's prone, but it's still his turn.
No, I thought it said you stand.
He stands.
20 doesn't say that on the summary, but I'll go check the book.
I'm pretty sure in the book it says you stand up.
I believe that. It's just not in the summary.
So, Thok, it's your turn.
Okay. So he's right in front of me, right?
Yep.
Okay. So he's like, "You killed my wife." And do I have 1 hit point right now?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. How bad does he look right now?
More than half.
More than half?
Not half bad.
Okay. And yeah, he did 40 damage to me in 1 turn.
63.
63. Yeah. So laying on hands myself wouldn't do shit. Alright, I'm gonna fucking YOLO.
I don't see it in the book either, but I like the effect.
I like it. We're doing it. You stand up.
Okay.
Simple enough.
It's also a total 26, so...
Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, just in retaliation to it, you killed my wife, die. And, no. Also, that superior die shouldn't be there.
But you attack, tired, as you just stood up from death, and hit the side of the building. You swing back and scrape his armor. Oh, you're a persistent one, I'll give you that. But you
Does
will
your
die.
superiority die to ever roll anything besides 1?
No.
There might be an issue with your syntax if it doesn't ever roll above 1.
I'm gonna check.
I guarantee I know what it is, too.
It's the parentheses
Parens.
instead of a bracket, right?
Yep. Now try.
What?
Now try it.
Try what?
Superiority die.
It goes along with weapons.
I already...
Hold
I changed it. I fixed it. Yep.
Now it's
Well,
getting above 1.
There we go.
Yep, I fixed it.
Yeah, but I can't do anything with it anyway, so.
Anyways, Jack, it's your turn.
Seeing that knight attack Thok and damn near kill him, I will vault over the side and land next to Thok. Cool.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Can you do it at advantage with Bear Spirit?
Athletics is already at advantage, so he should.
Oh, is it an advantage?
You are within range of the bear totem, and it's a strength check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I will just roll another one. We'll see.
Okay. You're still gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
Okay. So comes off temporary. Cool. Land with a grunt, and then I grab Thok's arm, and I ask him, "Do you trust me?"
With my life.
Perfect. All right. We
Good.
Going on a magic carpet ride.
Yeah.
And we will appear on the center of this building here.
My sister.
Oh, are you? They have to stay within range?
She's
No,
already.
she's visible right now.
He's just way far from her now.
Oh, gotcha.
As I hear the gas, I'll shout out, "I'll care for her."
I will then instruct Thok to lay down.
Okay.
Then, let's see. I will, let's see, using the last of my movement, kind of to this corner and kind of peer over and see what I can see.
You
As
see.
far as these civilians.
Okay. The civilians are shackled and they're kind of running away willingly, halfway to get out of the fray. But the Templars definitely ordering them around. Speaking of
Alright.
which, Far Traveler, it's your turn.
With that guy who is moving away from the fight, I'm going to try and stab him in the back. Is he paying attention?
Yes, he is glancing back to see you.
Okay, so let us make normal attacks. We will shift around over here and try and stab him again.
Okay, the first one hits, dealing 13. The second one hits, and he goes, and falls over.
Okay, so actually, how far was that? I'll use the rest of my movement to go over there.
Okay. He's all janky. There you go.
That'll be it for my turn.
Their turn.
Come at me, boys.
Um. The champion dashes away. This knight will grapple hook up, throw, and start to climb. This knight will get up top there. Actually, yeah, he won't be able to finish. This one will dash to the top as well. This one will grapple hook, climb, and this one will dash up. They crack their knuckles. Look what we have here. Down here, the one that you're next to, Far Traveler, drops the chains and pulls out his great sword. And strikes. Boop boop.
Did you mean to use the champion? Because isn't that a knight?
Ooh, that's the knight. That's the wrong bonus. That should be only a +5. So subtract 4, and that's a 10 and a 21.
21 hits.
Okay. And
It's a great sword, so the base damage is fine. I just don't think the modifier is accurate for her.
correct, I ended up checking the amount. It should be +3, so 12 damage. No, 11, sorry. 11's the slashing damage. The other one will drop his chains and fire a crossbow bolt at you. And that is a hard miss. As he fumbles with his gear. Ping! Oh. Alright, next is Kylan.
I will start my turn by using Call Lightning. Right there.
Where?
Oh, sorry. Just got a thing in the way. Right here.
Oh, down on those two. Okay. That's a 24. On the champion, he only got a 13, so he takes the full 24 still. And the other guy also failed, and he goes, "Gah!" and collapses.
Then I will look around to the people on the roof and kind of glancing over to the people who are grappling up and say, "You fools!" And I will rappel down the wall with the grapple. So I'll use 15 to go down to there, and then I'll use my other 20 to go there.
I forgot you were still holding that damn thing.
What's your movement pool?
35. I'm an elf.
Oh,
Elf.
since you're climbing, it's half. So you can only go 5
Oh.
after.
Okay. So only 2 there.
Yep.
And that's my
Unless you
turn.
just jump down.
I don't want to
Seven.
take damage.
Would your bear spirit have protected you from taking damage, really?
You know what? Fuck the rules. Yeah, I will leap.
Alright. 4 bludgeoning, and then you have 30 feet of movement from landing.
I mean, that's not really fuck the rules. That is, the rules are working for you. I mean, it's your totem.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Now it's the champion.
Now, Kylan just like circle kite all day long.
Oh, hey! I'm still holding the grapple since I'm jumping. Climb another building.
So don't add the secondary slashing.
He's below half.
He is below half.
Okay, so 23, 27, 15.
19 on that last one.
19 is insufficient at the moment. So the first two are successful. 8, 14.
814 is correct. Your next foul creature. Fuck.
Okay. I'm going to take Jack's advice and I'm going to lay on hands myself for 40.
Okay. Anything else?
Check and see if I have any bonus actions I can do. I'm not concentrating on anything anymore, so
Thunderous smite.
that's only for melee range, right?
Yeah, you can't use it on range attacks.
Right. Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite. First level spell.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. And I would like to. So if I stand right here and lie prone, would I still get the advantage of cover?
Yep. At least 3/4, probably more, from these guys at the moment.
Oh, still too far away to get him. Fuck. Whatever. Okay, that's my turn.
Checked.
All right. So peering over the edge and seeing the champion and the other Templar in front of Far Traveler.
There is a building there. It might be difficult.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't even notice that one.
You won't be able to see that guy, but you can see that guy.
Hmm.
Those X's are still civilians.
Yes,
Yes.
still civilians.
What the-
They're shackled in a line, so I'm sure they
Oh,
really
okay.
do anything. I'm feeling some fiery rage towards that guy right now. So I'm a scorching ray again. That guy. That guy. Yes, that guy. Haven't said
That
anything
guy.
yet. Nobody knows. Use inspiration for advantage on the first one because fuck it.
You can
Go
wait
ahead.
until you see the original roll, but
Well, okay, there you go.
that was you rolled it as disadvantage. However, it does
goddamn.
miss.
Why do I keep doing? That's weird that you think the left would be lower. I don't know. Anyway, all 3 at that guy, so 2 more.
That one does hit. He's still standing.
16.
And another hit. Okay, he looks very angry. He was a barbarian, he'd be raging. Far Traveler.
I will turn away from the Templar leading civilians and turn back to the black armored one and say, if you insist.
That's 1 hit.
Look at one of these. He is now surrounded by a phalanx of ghosts with just me.
You will die first. Is that all?
If I were Thok, I would say no you, but yeah.
Well, his knight friend is going to try helping him. Yeah. 21 will hit for 7 slashing.
With 21 is sufficient.
This guy will hop down. Leap. Drop down as well. This guy will climb down. And so will that guy. Those 3, however, they run up, prepare their shots, and twang, twang, twang. 1, 2, 3. And does 12 hit you?
No.
Then they miss.
Did the commander abandon his soldiers that he can no longer leadership them?
The leadershiping guy was the knight.
Yeah, like there's a shit ton of knights. I don't know who that is.
It was
The
a
knight that
poison- or it was an acid one.
that knight.
Oh.
He was the leadership one.
Well done.
Kylan, your turn.
Call lightning here.
On those 2, okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a solid 33 points of damage. On the first guy, he drops.
Save or not, he just goes bleh.
Well, he got a 9.
Oh.
He had 33 hit points.
Perfect.
And 16 on the other guy.
I will. Whoa, what am I doing wrong? There we go. No, it's still not helping me out here. That's 35 feet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then move the bear spirit like here. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Champion. He tries to kill Far Traveler. With at least 2 hits.
23 and 25 are good enough. The 18 doesn't get any modifier?
Nope.
It misses then.
Alright,
So
that's...
12-7.
Yep, 12-7. And then he's gonna do what he should have done years ago. Second wind. He flexes his muscles, his wounds close. Oh, Sensubin. Except not full one. Docked.
Okay. So I would like to see if I can get like a running head start. And this building right here, is it lower? Is it not as tall as the one I'm on right now?
It's
Even
the
if it
same
is,
height.
your jump distance is your strength score. Your strength score is over 16, isn't it?
That's true.
Yep.
Okay, so can I jump? And is that a movement?
That's part of your
the
movement.
but it's an easy jump for you.
Okay.
It's 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
Or 15, sorry.
Would I be allowed to attempt to do a sprint off of this building and kind of like try to do a jump and stab down on the champion's head?
You do not have enough movement for that.
Okay. Alright. Then... no concentrating on Fierce Might. Let's see. What is the range of Charm Person? 30 feet? Okay. Sure, why not? I am going to attempt to charm the knight below Far Traveler.
Okay, wisdom save.
Yes, at I believe at advantage because he's hostile. He passes, I think, regardless. Yeah.
He passed.
Okay.
Is that all?
That is it, yeah.
Jack, it's your turn.
Throw in more scorching rays. This time at 3rd level.
That's like 5 rays.
Let's see, I think it only goes up by 1 per level.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was thinking it was 1st level for some reason. That would be a really strong 1st level spell.
Yeah,
4
we'll
rays.
say 4 rays.
So let me know when Scorching Ray becomes a 1st level spell, because I'm re-rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything to any of those?
I'll say fuck it and luck. Huh. Okay, that's weird. Like, does anybody else see the D20? Like, the physical one? It's all fucking jacked up against the...
Nope.
Oh well. Anyway.
It's stuck on Nate there. He took 6 fire damage from that.
Nice.
Far Traveler.
I'm gonna attack him some more. I'm gonna bonus action rage just in case, because I've been tracking rounds. So I don't want to be like using an extra whatever rage just in case.
Okay. Second one's a hit. Okay. Guardianify him.
Yep.
And
And for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and provoke. Go over there.
they will both attack.
They're more than welcome to.
That's a miss and 8 slashing.
So he has more than half health left now.
No. It's just automatically rolls it. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's not that smart. Good night. No. You will stand in the bear and shoot eject. And miss horribly. Charger! Roar! This one will do that. And give leadership! However, they all dashed. Okay. That makes it Kylan's turn.
Has that one been taking acid damage this whole time?
It's only the one tick that happened after
It's only
the
one
first turn.
Yeah, I just didn't
Really
get
sure.
rid of it. Otherwise, yes, it would have beat it.
I will call lightning. Yeah? No? Oh, that's the ruler. Whoops. Here.
Okay. Wow,
Ooh.
they do not succeed, and that's 33 points damage. The one next to you collapses.
Excuse me.
And I will go ahead and move, even though it's going to provoke.
He's gonna try grabbing you. Acrobatics or athletics?
And I'm not in the bear aura. Damn it. Okay. I will
Well.
do. Doesn't matter. Just do athletics. Fuck.
He holds on. Nope. Not this time.
I mean, you could make the argument that if you had gone this way, you don't provoke until you're actually inside the aura.
Can I roll it again, DM?
No.
Lol. At the end of my turn, Bear Spirit disappears anyway, so... That's my turn.
It's the champion, my Freihand, who needs to be kicked in the face.
Still me.
He will take his stolen crossbow and shoot at Kylan.
He has disadvantage to hit Kylan.
Right.
Well, I was gonna do a running jump, but I guess not.
There's still this knight here.
That is going to be a hit.
9 piercing.
You have resistance to any damage he deals to you.
Oh, and I lose Call Lightning.
Yes. Call lightning goes away.
What do you mean I have resistance? What?
Any damage he deals to anybody that is not me has resistance.
So you take
What does
half.
that mean? Ah, hi. How much damage do I take?
It was 9, so half 9 is 4. Thok, your turn.
So. I am going to. Is it okay if I throw some javelins at this dude?
You can
Nope.
still do the running attack thing, Joe. Your jump is, 16, 18 feet vertical? This guy's way within that.
Alright. I wanted to do that on the champion, because if I don't do it on him, then I'm probably going to die. But, whatever. Alright, seeing that my opportunity is gone, I'm just going to move over here and do a jump on top of him and see if I can, like, do like a Legend of Zelda style kind of swing attack.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay.
You don't think Kylan would let you die, do you?
Almost.
Like
That-
two. How bad do you look?
You already have Thunderous Smite active, just as a reminder.
And he doesn't look
How,
too terrible.
how,
He doesn't
he
look
do- he
touched.
didn't look- okay, he didn't look touched. Okay, I'm going to smite at first level. Okay. Alright, and that's my first one.
Thunderous.
Smite.
Oh, and Thunderous, that's right.
Looks like he makes his save, but he still takes 10. Alright, so next one.
Okay.
Is a miss. If that's all, Jack, your turn.
All right. Let's see. Let's measure some distances real quick right now. Okay. I am that one. Twin spell. I'm going to attack the champion and then the Templar standing just to the right of Kylan. With
The one that has
chromatic.
it grappled.
Yes. With Chromatic Orb. Do that twin spell, and I will cast it at 3rd level because lol.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't let me select 3rd level.
That's fine.
I don't know how to do that. Let's see,
It-
just another 2d8 if it did hit or not.
Does not.
Okay.
Ooh, that one misses as well.
I will bend luck on that second one,
Okay.
how that works. Nice.
That hits an 18. That's a hit.
Okay, sweet. And then another 2d8 on that.
Well, that's enough. Anyways, 2 orbs fly out. One disperses on the guy's armor. The second hits the guy in the face. Ah! Poof! Oh, and he falls over.
What element?
That was, we'll say, thunder.
As a clap in front of on the guy's head. Boom! Foaming at the mouth, bleeding out of the ears. He falls over.
Blood trail out of ears.
Turn.
Far Traveler.
Kylan no longer grappled?
Correct?
Hey, that's cool. How about we go right there and stab the champion again?
You do stab him once again. He's still standing.
Debuff again.
Now you are within my grasp. In my reach. Alright, if that's all.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. The knight, the last. Oh, there's 2 knights standing. Two more attacks. That's 9, 10, and 11 points of damage against Kylan.
First hit that hits Kylan, I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Reduced by 3.
So 27 total damage.
Yeah. And it's your turn.
I cast Conjure Animals
Oh,
for.
I missed the one that's next to Thok.
There's one. Oh, yeah, there is. Heat.
14 and 22 for a total of 19 points of damage on Thok. Okay, go ahead.
I cast Conjure Animals for 2 direwolves.
Okay.
One there and one there.
Where was the other one? Here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because it doesn't fit where... Never mind. Anyways.
Yeah. And their order is to kill.
They will need initiative rolls, Matt.
On it.
You're learning!
As a bonus action, I will cast Shillelagh. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. They will go because... reasons. Their initiative's higher than yours, so they will go. And advantage on the champion, on the knight.
Nice.
2 hits, 9 and 9.
He doesn't seem dead, he seems fine.
He is not dead.
I don't think he was in the mood to fall over, though.
That is something that he did not want to do. The other guy, however, did not get that opportunity. Is that all?
Yes,
That
sir.
was all. Okay. Champion. He will attack Far Traveler. 17,
26
16. Okay, 13 slashing. He seems to be breathing heavily now. Doc, your turn. That is 2 misses. If that's all, it's Jack's turn.
Oh, sad. I will again do twin spell, targeting first the knight or Templar in front of Thok, and then the champion.
All right.
And this time we'll do it as a second level: chromatic orb and acid.
And nope. Bar Traveler.
Where are the wolves in the order?
Next.
Okay, I'll attack the champion.
Okay. That's a hit. That's a miss. 11 points of damage. He's still standing.
Yeah, me too.
Wolfie's turn. Ow. The wolf bites down on him. And then just shakes his head. You hear his neck go as he gets ragdolled. The other Wolfie attacks. And same thing happens, except this time bites down and throws him in the air. Like a dog playing with a spider. That was max damage on that last one. The last
They
night.
have moved still, and their order is to kill.
Sorry, did I miss it? This knight's still a threat to Kailin.
Oh shit, I didn't see him. There we go. It'll knock over the table. And they only have the one attack, so. Knights of the Round Table. Kill the thing. That's.
They're stupid if they continue fighting.
They have been told to recant the order or perish.
I mean, they are Templars, so they are stupid, and they're going to continue fighting. That's just the way it works.
16 and 23 against Kylan. Not.
Both hit.
They would be stupid to not.
I haven't used a reaction since my last turn, so we're gonna do this. So the first one does nothing.
Yeah. And the second attack, or other Templar will attack Buck. 11 and 9 are not going to be sufficient.
Nope.
Kylan, your turn.
I will look the one directly in front of me in the eyes and say, recant the order or perish.
I know your way, mage. It's perish anyway, either way.
And I will grab the grappling hook and say, I am not a mage. And I'll toss it to try to wrap around him.
Athletics check.
Oh, that's not supposed to be an advantage.
Well, he failed. And he is grappled.
And I will tell my wolf to kill the other. This one we're taking into custody.
I'm pretty sure we're killing him.
Shh.
Buck, your turn.
Have you looked over here?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Do it, Doc. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Ooh.
He did it.
Okay, he did.
He did.
And with my bonus action, I would like to cast Expedious Retreat. And does that count for my current action as well?
Yeah. when you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Okay, I'm gonna like spend the next few turns sprinting to where I think Vola is.
Okay. Eject. One remains.
Magic missile, cause fuck missing.
He continues to remain.
That'll do her.
Our traveler.
Like, how serious are you about taking this guy custody? Because I'm 90% serious about murdering him.
I might have been lying and wanting to put him in the gallows.
Okay, I'm just gonna stab him.
Lol.
That's it. How would you like to kill him?
Well, just quick and easy, right through the armpit to the heart.
Okay.
As he dies, I'll say you did not deserve a death on the battlefield.
He'll die with a finger going up.
I hate that guy, but I admire him too, because that's how I'd go out. Almost did earlier.
Okay, so combat's done.
Combat is over.
Okay.
It is
All right.
late. We'll pick up from here.
My sister, is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay. All right.
Good night, everybody. And as always, stay classy.
Good night.
Hey. Hey, y'all.